I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think this beauty...
Hi guys, it's Emily from Resident Free Girl here, back with another video for you all. This is going to be the start of a new series I'm doing because it's Shelftember. If you don't know what Shelftember is, search that on my channel. There is so much content. But it's Shelftember and we're going to be doing things slightly differently this year. Usually I would go and I would do a freezer tour. I would clear out my pantry, pull everything out, wipe out all the shelves, clean everything, stick everything into baskets, into my Shelftember baskets. Check out that video. People find that really helpful. And then go from there and then show you all these like curated meals. We're not going to do that this year. One, because I just did a freezer tour on my channel. Two, I really don't want to clean my pantry, so I'm just not going to do it. And three, I broke my finger, so it's already hard enough trying to cook with 7 fingers, let alone do all that extra work. So, not going to do it. I'm going to do it how I think most of you do it, which is I am going to go through my pantry challenge basket, which I keep in my cupboard all year long, and try and work through. It's just all the bits and pieces of open stuff and random amounts that are in the cupboard or I am using. I stick in there to try and make sure I'm using them first and they don't fall to the back of the cupboard and get wasted. I'm going to be using that, working my way through that. I will show you when I add things to the basket. I will show you when the basket is low or empty. I will show you what I'm cooking. But yeah, I'm just gonna sort of wing it, I guess. Stay tuned for that. Don't forget, if you like this kind of content, to like, comment, subscribe, click the notification bell to be notified when I post new videos, which is every other day, and I will catch you later in the video. Oh, and try and have some mercy on me. I only have 7 fingers, so sometimes I won't be able to record some of the steps like chopping and stuff like that because I'll be using my 2 fingers to hold on to things and try not to lose another finger. So yeah. It is one of the first days of Shelftember and I'm just going through everything. I've got my gluten-free box here, which is low, but it's got random bits of rice, it's got some icing, sugar, some prawn crackers, there's unmarked jelly down there, lasagna sheets, rice noodles, so that's my gluten-free box basically. Oh, if anyone's wondering, I broke my knuckle, so you're going to see this in different videos. It's, yeah, eggy. It's going to get gross as I cook and we'll change it. The little one is up here finishing off some strawberries. Get them out of the fridge. I've got some foil containers here because I want to do some meal prep and I'm just working out what I'm going to prep. The other box, which is the gluten box, we have some oats, which will be for breakfast. I have more oats in the stockpile, but these will be used first. We've got some marshmallows, so I actually want to pick up some hot chocolate because we're out, some hot chocolate powder, but we'll do some hot chocolates this week. We've got some ramen noodles, we'll do a stir fry. We've got some assorted pasta, so we've got some spaghetti, some fettuccine, some muesli, some more rice, which looks like it's just kind of been dumped in here. Put that over there. Chicken noodle soup, which you could do for some flavoring on a meal that, just for the kids and hubby. More muesli. Sayos. This is going to be, I think, a slightly more interesting Shelftember because there's going to be stuff that I wouldn't generally buy that we've gotten in food parcels that I'm going to have to get creative with. And this is the last seasoning marinade sauce that we got like last year. So those are my boxes. Yes, darling. I am making some gluten-free enchiladas with some of the boiled chicken that I did in one of my last videos. I'm going to use one of my giant onions. I'm probably going to do half of this. And then I was going to make myself some spaghetti and meatballs. So I've got some corn I have left over from last night from a salad. I'm going to take the corn from that and do the enchiladas. I'm going to make a gluten-free spaghetti and meatballs and freeze some of it for lunches for the week. I was going through the stockpile and I got out a couple of different sauces that I want to use up. I definitely need to use up butter chicken. We're not huge fans though. I wanted to do a honey and mustard, so I grabbed that out to remind me to get out some chicken to defrost. Yes, baby. We've got some sweet soy garlic sauce, which is gluten, so I'm going to make that for hubby. I'm going to do some meal prep probably. And chicken tikka masala because I have some coriander in the fridge that I want to use, and I was thinking I was going to make some chicken tikka masala and do some lunches. So I have to get the chicken out for the masala and the honey mustard, so I'm going to put those away for now, and defrost the chicken tonight and probably hopefully prep that tomorrow or maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. It is Sunday night. And yeah, I also want to make a salami pasta. So I've got some salami here that I'm defrosting. I'm going to do a salami pasta bake, just to have. Oh, that really hurt. So yeah, and I found this stinted tin of lentils that the baby must have taken out and dropped a few times. So this needs to be used, so I will throw that probably in the spaghetti and meatballs. So yeah, let's see what I come up with. I'm going to start by chopping up my onion, which was an experience missing fingers. At the moment, I only have 2 fingers wrapped, which was still really painful. This is what the doctor did. But I started wrapping 3 fingers, which actually really helped with the pain because I was getting shooting pain up the opposite side and up my pinky because I think I kept jostling it. So now it's more secure. But it is definitely an experience trying to do it with just the 2 fingers. And it's surprising how much not being able to use those fingers affects like the use of the rest of your hand. So yeah, just going to chop that up, and that's going to be for the first meal. I'm going to chop up like half of this thing of chicken. It's probably a cup to a cup and a half of chicken for this enchiladas. My kids found it when I was going through the pantry challenge box, and this is what they decided they wanted, and I just so happened to have a bunch of stuff to use up for this, like cilantro or coriander. I've got half a can of corn. I also had half a tomato that was stored in there with the corn that I ended up just chopping and throwing in because what am I going to do with half a tomato, and it's going to go yuck otherwise. We're all about using it up, and it all works. I'm going to use one of my capsicums, these yellow capsicums, which you would have just seen in a grocery haul, and turns out my baby was kind of playing with something near the tripod, so it's moved a few times. Sorry about that. There it is. Literally just followed the packet, added some cheese, added some coriander, added some capsicum, onion, tomato, rolled it up in these tortillas. If you're just new to gluten-free or you haven't tried them yet, I would not try these El Paso gluten-free enchilada kits. There's something wrong with the tortillas. They taste really dusty and not nice. So yeah, not a fan. And they also turn to mush when you cook them. But it's okay occasionally, and the kids liked it, and we had it for dinner that night. Hubby had leftovers from the night before because this has got tomato in it, so he won't eat it because he's Mr. Picky. But I heated up the tortillas in the microwave for about 25 seconds before making it, and then I took the last of the filling because I did bulk up that filling with extra veggies and just tucked it down the side. Also, they give you bugger all sauce in these little things. That's not enough sauce for this amount of tortillas, not at all. So I actually end up going and getting a nacho cheese sauce that I need to use up actually out of the stockpile. I think I have maybe 1 left, maybe 2 to add to this because, yeah, that's not enough sauce.
I don't think that's enough sauce, so I'm going to add a nacho cheese loaded sauce because that's what I got.
Yeah, delicious. I was going to put some more coriander on top at the end, but I didn't want to waste it. I want to add it into my Indian cooking because I love coriander, and mine isn't doing very well in the garden at the moment. The kids keep overwatering it. Alright, so I'm going to top this with a little bit of cheese, but this is basically what these videos are going to be like. I'm going to show you what I've got, show you what I'm cooking, tell you what the plan is, show you how it turns out, and then I'll catch you in the next one. I'm hoping to even work up to getting these out daily. We will see. I'm hoping to do some meal prep and some other stuff. Lots and lots of content coming, so stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching.
I never got it, why'd you have to go? I guess this world's too slow for you. I think this